Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Gabrielle. I don't know if these intros will ever get easier. I feel like every time I'm like literally cringing at myself. But I'm going to be doing a get ready with me, just talking through it, just like my normal basic makeup routine. Matte brown eyeshadow, very easy face, very easy. I am not a makeup artist. Honestly, with me, I feel like practice makes perfect. And the only way I really learn how to do better makeup is if I just do it and do it and do it. Fortunately, I don't wear makeup a lot, but when I do, this is the look that I like to go for. The first thing that I actually did off of camera was I just filled in my eyebrows just a bit. If you guys know me, you guys know I'm not good at doing my eyebrows. Like these are basically my eyebrows, just adding a little pencil like up here in the arch. And using, which I have been loving using, it is the KKW contour stick. This is, I believe, I don't know if there's different colors. Is there? Maybe. I don't know. I've had it for a really long time. I think I got this from her first launch, but I just use the light shade. I love this light shade for under my eyebrows. If you are like me and you don't like doing like heavy eyebrow powder or anything like that, or pencil, and you're not really into doing your eyebrows, I think a great way to make them look really straight and look really put together and like you did your eyebrows is to use the, oh damn, I don't know the number of this. It's a MAC brush, or just use any super flat, straight brush like this. Is that even how you describe a brush? I don't know. And just take the light shade or a lighter concealer and just carve out underneath of your eyebrow to make like a straight line. It makes your eyebrows look super straight, and it also brightens underneath your eyebrow, which ends up looking really nice. So what we're going to do today first is use my new Tarte Creaseless Concealer. This is in the color Light Medium Sand. I actually bought this during the Sephora sale. A dab of that on my eyelid, not too much. What I love about this is it's very creamy and it does not crease. Like, I know everyone says like, oh, my eyeshadow doesn't crease, but this one literally, I have used it and it really doesn't crease. So kind of just prepping my eyelid for some eyeshadow. I have really greasy eyelids, so I usually will use the MAC paint pot, or if I don't feel like using like a different product, I'll just use the concealer that I'm using for the day. Kind of just covering like all my veins. All my veins, sounds so gross. Oh, by the way, before I do my makeup, I always spray my face either with my, I think it's called the Heritage Store Rose Water Spray, or I'll do it with MAC Fix Plus. Today I'll use Fix Plus. Does anyone else like love the smell of Fix Plus? It smells so good. Also, today was like a Coke day. Kind of had a headache earlier. And Coke always cures a headache. It always cures a headache. Okay, so my eyelids are primed with some eyeshadow. I'm going to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury. I always want to say Tilbury, but it's Tilbury, I believe. I don't know. I'm just taking a little bit of my Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. If you guys have watched my videos, you guys know I love this. This is like the best thing ever. It is the best like non-chalky powder to use under your eyes and on your face and whatnot. It's just not, I have a love-hate relationship with Laura Mercier, to be honest with you guys. I just feel like I love it, but I don't love it. Like, sometimes I feel like it could be very chalky, and I'm definitely like a dewy person when it comes to face. So I just definitely prefer a powder that's not going to make my skin look too matte. Just something to kind of set the areas that I need. I am taking right now Soft Brown by MAC. This is like my all-time favorite transition shade, crease color. I'm putting it kind of all over my lid, just so to give my lid some color after I put that concealer on, just to like give my eyes some life. I'm doing my eyes first today too, which I actually really like doing. I just was in the habit for so long for doing my face makeup first, but I feel like for me personally, and maybe you guys do this too, but for me, when I'm doing my eye makeup first and then my face makeup, I tend to put less face makeup on. And when I do it reverse, I feel like I put more face makeup on. Does that make sense? And then I just end up looking very clownish when I have too much face makeup on. I don't know. I don't know if you guys are like picking up on what I'm saying, but yeah, I'm gonna be doing my eye makeup before my, I'm not trying to decide on what I want to do right now. Okay, then I'm gonna go in with Hoola from Benefit. You guys probably know about this bronzer, but it's a bronzer. Comes in this little, I have had this. I want to look at my Sephora app actually and see how long I've had this. Probably like 2 or 3 years. And it's just now hitting the pan at the bottom. But I love this eyeshadow. And I love this bronzer as eyeshadow. And you guys too, I feel like I had this phase where I was buying like so many eyeshadow palettes. Like I was buying the Too Faced chocolate palette. I think I have the milk chocolate and the Swiss, no, not Swiss. That's a MAC eyeshadow. Semi-sweet palette. I have that. I have those two. I have like an Urban Decay one, and I always end up using just one color. So if you don't want to buy an eyeshadow palette, just use your bronzer. Just use your bronzer. Also, I feel like it looks very cohesive when you use the same bronzer as your eyeshadow color. I just feel like it all kind of like ties together. So I just put a little bit of that kind of all over, honestly. And now I'm gonna take, I don't know if I want to use, maybe I will just stick with bronzer. Now I'm going to take a little bit of NARS Casino, which is the bronzer that I will be using on my face today too. I'm going to be putting that just on my lid. I wish I could be doing it in the camera. I need like a mirror or some sort of a device. Well, sometimes I still do my makeup and I'm like, I don't know about that. Okay, just buffing that out with Hoola. Okay, eyeshadow's done. Very easy. That I took a little long because I feel like I'm talking, so it's taking too long, but okay, I like to put the Urban Decay Glide On pencil in Corrupt. It's like a brown, almost, it's not sparkly, but there's a little bit of shimmer to it. And it's really, really, really pretty. This is like my most favorite brown eyeliner that I think I've ever used. I'm going to put that in my top and bottom waterline. For me, I feel like eyeliner definitely helps. Oh, whoops. Helps define my eye. So one thing about eyelash extensions that I feel like is so, one thing I feel like that's so good about eyelash extensions, oh my god, my camera's dying. Okay, my camera's dying, so if the angle looks a little different, I'm so sorry, but I need to change batteries right now. Change my battery, my camera was dying, and I'm sorry if the like angle or lighting changed, I don't know. And of course, right when I started filming, the house next door decides to like, I don't know what they're doing, sawing something, demolishing something, I don't know, it's so loud. I'm like so angry. Okay, so I'm gonna take the same eyeliner and do it on my top. And when I'm putting this eyeliner on too, I'm really just like tight lining it into my lash line. So just like giving my eye some definition. And I love doing this with brown because it's not as harsh as black. I love black for like a night out. But for during the day, I feel like you always are safe with brown eyeliner. I do take my eyeliner in all the way. I feel like for me, it makes the shape of my eyes a little bit different, and I like that. Does anyone else have 2 different shaped eyes? I mean, I'm probably just being dramatic, but I don't know if it's my eyelid that's different, but I feel like I have 2 different shaped eyes. And that's just me being like an overanalyzer and overthinker and like just being free. But I definitely have 2 different shaped eyes. Now you guys are like not gonna be able to unsee it. Where are you? Okay. This brush is actually one of my favorites too from MAC. It's the MAC 214. It's a very, very stiff, like short shader brush. Watch this not be a shader brush and I just be completely wrong. But I'm just going to take that and use it to wing my eyeliner out a little bit. I love doing this with the brush instead of the eyeliner. I feel like it's easier to fix and you can get it a little bit more like, not precise, because I want this to be very effortless and kind of smudged, but you can just make it more effortless looking, if that makes sense, than like a harsh line. So it just like literally elongates my eyes just a bit. Wow, I need to get my eyebrows done. I don't know what I'm seeing in this mirror right now, but it's real funky. Okay, so done with that. I'll like tweak on it and fix it in a bit probably, because I'm not liking this one. But you know what, that's the thing with eyeliner. Once you start like just tweaking on your wing, like I'm doing right this second, that's when it starts getting huge. And then oh, there we go. There we go. We almost had a really scary thing right there. That's when you end up with like eyeliner up to your freaking eyebrows. Okay, so now we're gonna take the same brush that I used to put on my crease. It's the MAC 224 brush. And I'm gonna take Hoola and Casino, a little bit of both, same thing I put on my eye, and just do it underneath my lash line. I'll probably go in after I do my concealer too and do it, but yeah, just to like smoke it out a little bit. And then I'm probably gonna do my mascara off camera, because you guys don't even want to see how long that's gonna take me to do my mascara. But let's start on my face. So I'm gonna start by taking my Tarte Creases concealer. This is the concealer I was telling you guys about that I got from the Sephora sale. Really, really, really love the color. I like the consistency of it. This is a little bit brighter than I usually would pick out for myself, which I like. The girl at Sephora color matched me and I was loving it. Because I don't know, does anyone else have a really, really hard time like color matching themselves? Okay, so I'm basically right now just placing this in little tiny dots so we don't have too much product all around my little spots I have, or like any red areas. I get really red right here. Oh, by the way, I'm using a new sponge. I have been a beauty blender girl since high school, but I decided to try, because there's so many sponges and I'm like, okay, the beauty blender's good, but there has to be other cheaper alternatives to the beauty blender that work just as good, if not better. So this is the e.l.f. sponge. I got this because it's flat on one side. I feel like it's really good for my people who want to do right here, like carve out right here with translucent powder. You can literally, it's literally perfectly flat, so it'll flatten and just carve out a straight line right there. So I got it because of that, but I ended up really liking it. I like how big it is too. This is my first time actually using it like under my eyes, so we'll see how I like it. But when I used it the other day, I just used it to spot conceal a little bit. I love how big it is. So we're basically just getting the redness out. So if you're like me, because I would rather use a full coverage concealer and use way less than use a light coverage and have to, you know, apply a few layers. And I actually had a facial on Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. I thought, no, my facial was at 9 a.m. I thought it was at 10 a.m. I was so embarrassed. I literally turned beet red. Like, I have never done that in my life where I thought an appointment was like the opposite, like the wrong time. I've never done that. And like, I've been late to appointments for sure, but it's 10 minutes and I'll call. It's never like I literally thought it was an hour earlier. I mean, an hour later. So he called me, the guy at the front desk called me. What is that? Called me at 9:20. I thought the appointment was at 10, so I was literally about to leave my house. It was like 9:20. I was like literally gonna get dressed, just cleaning up the kitchen. And he calls me, he goes, "Hey, are you on your way?" And I'm like, "What?" My appointment was at 9. I felt so bad. I was like, please. And that was the first time I have ever been there to this place. It's Skin Spirit. And I had been to another location, but the first time I've been to this specific location. And I just felt bad. Like, I was like, that just makes me feel like shit. Luckily though, they were able to reschedule me because It was just a really bad mistake, and I booked it over a month ago, so I think that's why it wasn't like fresh in my brain. I don't know. But anyways, I did the Peter Thomas Roth mask, and I feel like it really, really made my skin, like, really helped. Really, like, it's purifying, so it decongests your skin, but it's also hydrating. I hate like a clay mask where it just feels like your skin's super dry after. It just felt like it was getting shit out of my skin, but it was also hydrating my skin. So I'll put the link to that in the description box. And then I'm kind of just like making sure everything is well blended. Ooh, we love a bright under eye. I'm gonna set, so I'm gonna use my Charlotte Tilbury powder, and I am going to use this little Real Techniques brush. But anyways, if you guys watch Bravo, what did you think of last night's episode? Last night's episode was when they go to Jennifer's for the tea party. Oh, and they also, Margaret has, like, reads an excerpt of her book on the yacht. What did you guys think? Have you been loving this season? I personally have been loving this season. I'm really into it. I've always loved Jersey, but this season has been pretty good television. Like the beginning, the whole drama with Jackie and Teresa, wow. Wow. I didn't like Jackie for like 4 episodes. The whole beginning of the season, I was like, oh, you fucking suck. Don't bring children into it. My forehead is gleaming like a damn disco ball right now. What is going on? Okay, much better. You know who I love on, well, I love like everyone on Jersey, but you know who I really love is Frank Catania, Sr. and Jr. I just love them. Okay, so I kind of just set all my oily areas, and then we're just going to finish up. So I'm going to put some bronzer on, some blush, and we are going to call it a day with my makeup. I'm going to take NARS Casino with this angled Becca brush. I got this from like QVC when I bought a highlighter a really long time ago, but I really like it. I feel like it's a perfect angle for doing like under your cheekbone. I have to be careful though with bronzer because I'm not a foundation person, so it can slip, and I'm not like a cream contour. I feel like I need to get into cream contouring. I feel like it'll really help my like bronzer stay in place. Ooh, I'm loving this concealer. I don't know if it's like depositing as good as it looks right now on this mirror on camera, but wow. Really into it. I needed a brighter concealer. The concealer I was using before was sorry, I need to look in the other mirror. Was not light enough. It was not giving me like highlighted under eyes vibes. Wow, I kind of look a little orange on the camera. Whoa. Oh my god, do I have too much makeup on? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no. Okay, Benetint, my favorite. We're gonna use this side, see how that works. Okay, I've only ever applied Benetint with my fingers, and I feel like the blush kind of stole it. Can't tell. Okay, we're gonna do blush now on top of that Benetint because I feel like the Benetint kind of disappeared on my Beauty Blender, not Beauty Blender, e.l.f. I'm gonna link the sponge too. Okay, a little bit of Orgasm by NARS. I love Orgasm because you don't need to wear, I feel like, highlighter when you wear Orgasm. Because it has some sparkle in it. It's like near the high points of your face. So Sorry, I gotta look in this mirror too. Just need a little bit more setting. I'm gonna do my mascara off camera. Wow, this, I'm sorry, this Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder is literally amazing. It literally, like, makes your pores disappear. Literally, I have my pores are really big right here. Like, I really can see them. And they literally are gone. Like, and it just kind of melts into your skin. It does not feel super heavy, which I love. I don't like the feeling of super heavy makeup. Okay, so I'm going to do my mascara off camera, but I wanted to show you guys what eyelash curler I use. So I use this from Amazon. I think it was like $5. It's rose gold. It is one of the best eyelash curlers I've used. I used Shiseido for years before. That one was good, but this is, you know how some eyelash curlers are flat, like they're flatter and longer? This one is definitely curved. So I would say if you have really big eyes, it might not be good for you, but if you have I don't even know what like word I'm looking for right now, but just try it. It's from Amazon. It's only like $5. Okay, I'm gonna pump it. Love a good eyelash curler pump, and then I'm gonna put my mascara on. MAC Oak, by the way, is a great brown that is not too much, if that makes sense. See, it's very like a very natural looking brown lip liner, I would say. And then we're gonna be taking MAC Cream Cup. This is also like, and oh my god, I really need a new one. All Reliable Pinky Nude. I love this lipstick for when you're wearing black, because I feel like when you wear black, if you're wearing a nude lip, it almost needs to be on the pinkier side so that it doesn't like wash you out. Because I have the tendency to, I love nude lips so much that sometimes I've looked at old pictures and I'm like, wow. Okay, so I have Cream Cup all over, and then we're gonna finish it off with, let's just like use a bunch of lipsticks right now. Flesh Pots is also an OG. I used to use this like literally all over. I'm actually just gonna put this in the center just to make the appearance of fuller lips. If you are like me and have narrow, small lips, it's really good to put a lighter color in the center and then a darker on the outside. It just appears more full and more like baby doll pouty. And then if you want to use a lip gloss, I don't know, what do you guys think? Should I use a lip gloss? Should I not? I am. Let's do it. I'm going to use NARS Turkish Delight. I love Fix Plus. This is another like All Reliable that I love. And spritz that all over just so your makeup sets and stays all day. Let it dry. I kind of want one of those portable fans from Amazon that I keep seeing. Like, I feel like it's good for when it's hot outside, if you're out or something, and when you're setting your makeup, because my face is really wet. Okay, and that was it for my little easy makeup routine. Thank you for getting ready with me, you guys. I really appreciate it if you sat through this whole video and listen to me ramble about stupid shit. But this is like a go-to makeup look for me. I feel like this is really good for nighttime. It's really good for daytime if you're going to like an event or you're going out or somewhere. This is just like some products that I pick up. I definitely really like the Tarte Creaseless Concealer. So if you guys haven't tried this, try this. If you're into like a creamy full coverage, try this. I got it in the light medium sand. If you're wondering about color, I will link every single product I use down below. And oh, I forgot to tell you guys about the product I didn't like. So when I went to Sephora, I wanted to try a new BB cream or CC cream or tin moisturizer, and she had recommended Tarte BB cream. And to me, so it was like, it's called Primer Plus BB cream, which I did not love. I felt like it felt very silicone-y to me. I don't like the feeling of silicone at all. It reminds me of like a primer and getting clogged in my pores and breaking me out. So I did not love it, but my Old Reliable like any type of, if I'm ever using foundation, this is what I'm using. It's the Your Skin But Better Color Correcting Full Coverage Cream from IT Cosmetics. It also has SPF. So this is what I recommend if you want to be wearing a foundation that's good for your skin if you have sensitive skin. I also have oily skin and this works for me. It's just you do not need a lot. I don't even use a full pump of this, so this is what I do use. And I also love the Hollywood Flawless Filter from Charlotte Tilbury. I have it in shade 5, which is way too tan. I don't know why I bought it in 5. But I think when I had bought it, I was watching Desi Perkins do her makeup. This is like a long time ago that I bought this, probably over a year ago. She used 5 and I think 3, and I don't know why when I bought it I just bought 5. But I think this will be really, really pretty in the summer. It's like almost like an iridescent-y. They call it a primer, I think. Hollywood Flawless Filter. I don't know exactly what the directions are, but she put it on the high points of her face. So like right here, her nose, I think above her like little cupid's bow, her chin, and that's where I also put it. But I feel like this would be really good if you just want like a glowy tint on your face for during the day. This would be really good in a lighter shade for me. But if you guys are interested in something like this, I would get the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. And then that's pretty much it. I'm gonna fix my hair right now. It's a little like flat in some pieces. I actually used a curler that it's kind of new. I bought it a while ago, but I've only used it a handful of times. It's the Bio Iconic curler. It's black and it's like a long barrel and straight. So it's not like a tapered wave one. That's what I usually use. So I used something a little different today, but I think I need to go back in and touch up a few pieces. But yeah, I'm basically ready for the day, and thank you guys for watching this.